Hi, my name is Brian King. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to StampWithBrian.com. Today's video shares a technique that will combine my posts for the last 2 days, my love of designer series paper and matching patterns, and the herringbone technique. So please come in and let me share with you a couple of tips and tricks for creating the herringbone technique. The herringbone technique allows you to use little scraps of designer series paper that you've accumulated, or as I did here with Back to Black, created scraps myself in little 3/4 inch strips. So what you're going to do is just fill the back of this cardstock, I'm using a piece of cardstock that ultimately you won't see, with these papers. So I'm going to tell you a trick that you can use the Anywhere Stampin' Anywhere stick and just fill the space on the card. But you're going to start with a T. So I'm going to just do that T. So the first thing I'm going to do is come across here like that. And then I'm going to pick another piece and create that T. And in both methods of the herringbone technique, it's going to use the same. So in one method, all you're going to do is you're going to fill out each corner piece by piece. So I'm going to look for another piece that would not be the exact piece I just used. And I'm going to corner glue that down. And then here, I'll just go ahead and fill in this space there. Pick another piece and layer it on that part. And I might go with this one again here and just fill that in completely with that same technique. And then over here, create that same look. Another way to do it is, and this is how I did it when I first started playing around with this technique a while back, this is how I did. But you create that same T look, and then I will just come in here and layer these. Like these, I would just continue to layer. I will need more glue, but just for effect, I'm going to show you. I'll just continue to layer these this way. And then on this side, I might come in and layer them all that way. That's a much easier way to fill in the spaces, but it's just as fun and just as powerful when you're done. So when you are done with with layering these pieces, you can just turn your cardstock over and just snip those little pieces, or if you have an industrial cutter that you can kind of guillotine cut it off, that works perfectly too. But you're going to be left with a wonderful background. And at this point, this is the only one that will stretch the entire length of your card. So you'll want a little something, whether it's a circle or even a larger panel, to cover that, or your eye is going to go straight to that solid piece. So this, my friends, is the herringbone technique. I hope you enjoyed this technique, and I hope that you can find ways to use your designer series paper strips to create beautiful projects. I think that once you start playing with it, you might, like me, be obsessed with it. Thanks for stopping by today. Please visit me at StampWithBrian.com to see what fun we're having over there.